do, we're going to start with slate 3 over there, slate 6, 4, 1, and then 5. All right, so Kelsey, the floor is yours.
Hello, I'm Kelsey, and for those of you who don't know who I am, which is probably most of you, I'm a sophomore. Ew, I know, I don't like it either. I'm a twin, but I'm not the one dating Julian. But this isn't about me. This is about Jack, Lucas, and Julian. They may not look like much, just a few country club owners who actually enjoy playing tennis, but they are actually great guys. They have the creativity, intelligence, and drive to create positive change in this school. Julian, the student voice, is most of the time the voice of reason, whenever he's not saying, "What did you play it?" He never fails to listen to all of our ideas, including my good ones, and Jack and Lucas's not so good ones. He has all of the great qualities of a student voice, including encouraging, inclusive, and most of all, loud. Jack, the student activities director, is not afraid to voice his ideas. He's someone you could always talk to and suggest any ideas to. Lucas, the financial advisor, completes this slate. He's smart, outgoing, and responsible. He can handle anything thrown at him with ease. I mean, he's been friends with Jack and Julian for years. These three guys come together to form a great collaborative team. All of their qualities work to make the best slate. From spending time with them, I've learned that they are very capable of everything slate entails. Even if they do try to play country music for me, I still like them, and that's saying something. Both slate 3 to make the school year 2021 the best one yet. And I mean, who doesn't want to see them try to rap?
Hi, my name is Caroline, and I'm Slate 6's campaign manager. Slate 6 consists of Ruby as your student voice, Elsa as your student activity directors, and Cameron as your financial advisor. Working with these girls these last few weeks has really opened up my eyes about what kind of people they are. Their values are truly to benefit the entire school. Although the group does not have much diversity, they really want to focus on including all people from different walks of life, and they truly believe that differences are the core of our school and need to be recognized and celebrated. They care about making a difference and making our high school a place where people feel heard and supported. They want people to feel like they belong, and I know that they can do that by actively reaching out to the student body. These girls are some of the most creative people I know. Ruby is one of the most enthusiastic and optimistic people you will ever meet. Through hard times, she always has a smile on her face. You will never see a spirit day where she isn't dressed up. She loves the school and wants to lead it with pride. Elsa is a perfect fit for her role. She is super spirited, she is smart and creative, and loves everyone around her. She wants to see people happy, and I know she has some ideas up her sleeve to make next school year great. Cameron is another great person who is very spirited and involved. She is one of the smartest and most hardworking girls. If there is any 16-year-old to trust with money, it is 100% her. I mean, she is number one in her class, so that might help. But Slate 6 have been best friends and have developed a great sense of communication with each other. These girls acknowledge that our school is a community, and in order for it to be a place where people feel included, we need to work together to face divisive issues. Slate 6 is dedicated to representing the student body and elevating our schools to the best it can be. They want to change things up. Instead of only focusing on the negatives, it is time to start rewarding students for the hard work that being a teenager entails and show people that they are appreciated. These three people are devoted to making an impact on the well-being of our school next year. Now do yourself a favor and vote Slate 6 to see some things.
Okay. Hey guys, I'm Ruby Eilert, and I'm the campaign manager for Slate 4. Slate 4 consists of Meg Jernigan, Sebastian Sylvie, Okay. If you are not familiar with Meg Jernigan, then let me inform you on all of her extracurricular activities that make her unique. Meg's daily life consists of theater, tennis, going to Sonoma Fit, president of Interact Club, babysitting, being an active member of the Fab Four friend group, and volunteering in the community. If you know Meg, then you know she is perfect for the role of student voice because she loves to have fun and is not afraid to use her voice to speak up for people. She always has strong opinions on many different matters and is always the one to volunteer in class to speak out for a group. She is very loud and would do a very good job of using these qualities to advocate for all the students at SVHS. Oh, and how could I forget? You can hear her laugh from miles away, and she might even be louder than Sebastian. Now, let me introduce you to Sebastian. He is a humorous type of fella who is in love with his punching bag. He never fails to have enthusiasm and passion for odd activities. He is the perfect candidate for the student activities director because he sure knows how to have fun. Sebastian loves bike riding, using his boxing bag, video games, and reckless driving. He is an active member of Campus Beautification Club, and he is by far one of the strongest plant lifters out there. You may have seen Sebastian using his strong muscles at Sweet Scoops and making all the ladies fall in love with his knowledge of ice cream. You can also catch Sebastian hanging out with the cats at Pets Lifeline. Who doesn't love a cat guy? As student activities director, Sebastian would like to have a school fair or carnival with competitive games. He would also like to advertise the College and Career Center for seniors to receive help for college. And lastly, we have Joseph. You may have seen Joseph around school carrying his lunchbox full of bananas and plain chips, and always talking about cars and grades. However, outside of school, he volunteers for his church by fixing buildings and doing yard work. Such a good boy. He is also an active member of the Campus Beautification Club, and he puts those muscles to work. He is known for his huge range of knowledge on any subject. Many people are convinced that he does indeed have a photographic memory. If someone has a question, Joseph will be sure to answer it right away. His biggest hobby is talking about cars and fixing them up to be loud and sleek. Other than being a bad boy car guy, Joseph enjoys spending time with the elderly by showing the ladies his strong arms as he mows their lawn. It is safe to say that Joseph is obviously cut out for the position of financial advisor. There is no doubt that the school would be financially stable with a guy like Joseph handling the money. He is truly the right candidate to do math for the school population. Thanks for listening, and remember, next year will not be a bore if you vote Slate 4.
Hi everybody, I'm Bella Mignani. I'm the campaign manager for Slate 1, as you probably already know. I'd like to start off by introducing Slate 1. We first have Jose Garcia as student activities director, Octavio Martinez as student voice, and Jaden Filippi as our financial advisor. You've probably already seen them around campus, campaigning and hosting lunchtime activities. Jose fits the student activities director position perfectly, as he's already implemented one lunchtime activity. He did scooter racing the other day at lunch, and Jose plans next year to add more lunchtime activities run by their slate. Some ideas he has for next year are flag football, potato sack races, capture the flag, cup stacking, and dodgeball next week. Jose is willing to put in the time and is dedicated to this position. Octavio, as well as Jose, are in Plus as Plus leads. Octavio has been in Plus for a couple years and plans on continuing being part of Plus next year for his senior year. This makes Octavio eligible for the position because as a Plus lead, you hear from the students in a very comfortable space of no judgment. I can speak from experience with this. From these experiences, Octavio can bring forth problems within the school from the perspective of the students. The students' opinions and all their ideas are Octavio's top priority for next year. Now to speak on our financial advisor, Jaden. Jaden is an FFA officer, and because of this, he has experience in leading large groups of students. FFA officers are selected from other leaders because they are seen as responsible and able to lead the rest of the group to achieving their main goals. Jaden's position in FFA is to help with financial aspects, so he's already has experience in this area. He is willing to put in all the work he needs to help with any financial problems within our school, and this makes him the right person for this position. As for all three of the boys, sports are a big part of their lives. All three of them play football. Jose does basketball, Octavio does wrestling, and Jaden does baseball. They all fully understand that sports take up a lot of their time and are ready to take on the responsibility as slate and sports.
Thank you, and remember to vote Slate 1 because they have bad votes.
Alright, hi, my name is Rollo Benson, and I'm the campaign manager for Slate 5. Slate 5 consists of Sophia Ridley as the student voice, Ross Nealis as the activities director, and Lily Barbagelata as the financial advisor. So the question on everyone's mind, why Slate 5? Well, as you know, high school is difficult. It's hard balancing school, family life, and extracurriculars, which can take a lot out of a student. Slate 5 is all about trying to make your high school experience easier, more eventful, and an all-around better time. We have many goals we would like to achieve at the school and trying to make the environment of the school more friendly and happy. Some of these goals include cheering up kids on rainy days. As we have an outdoor campus, rainy days bring all of our spirits down. We want to make sure that even on the most depressing of days, we can give you guys something to smile about. We want everyone to have fun at school and ultimately look forward to coming to school, knowing that we can supply a safe, happy, and stress-free place. We are the leaders who will stand with you and never back away from a challenge. We are dedicated and we are determined to make this school, our school, a better place. Our school has many struggles. These include school spirit, division between classes, and we are lacking unification. Our job as Slate 5 is to find the solutions in these issues and come together as a whole unified school. We can't promise that we have all the answers now, but we're promising that we will reach out to you and take your criticism so we can better understand the changes that we need to make. We're here to represent you guys, the student body, so thank you, vote Slate 5.
But we're going to do it in the reverse order of what we just did. So we're going to start off with Mason's question for the financial advisors of each slate. So Slate 5, you guys are up first.
Okay, so financial advisors, how do you plan on raising money for next year's leadership class?
Okay, so for next year's leader, I'm Lily, by the way, I'm part of the,
Yeah, you can
Oh,
go.
okay. Hi, I'm Lily, I'm part of Slate 5, and I'm going to be hopefully the financial advisor for next year. So something I've noticed throughout our years here is that the junior class specifically has struggled to raise money to put on events and stuff, so ways that I'd like to increase this is by increasing attendance rates to like activities like dances and games, and also I would like to have like class-sponsored activities so that like the junior class is putting on a lunchtime activity or the freshmen are putting on something at break. Just like fun activities for the school to enjoy, but also helps raise money for the classes or clubs if they need that too. Okay. Thank you.
All right. I'm Jared Brody. Looking around here, I know just about most of you, I believe. All right, so I'll keep it pretty short and simple. Really, what I'm going to do to help fundraise money for the school next year is lots of school activities, such as what she was saying, and also lots of stuff throughout the community. Get some stuff going at the farmers market and stuff like that, and just anything that could help bring money back to the school.
I'm Joseph, and what my plan would be is to work with, Student Voice and also Sebastian for student activities to really find out what students are interested in rather than just kind of throwing out an event and then people aren't really interested in it and then no one shows up. So we do some sort of preliminary polling system, see what people are interested in. And then also we'd want to do some sort of community outreach, see if people want to give our school or just singular classes grants, something like that, so that we have just extra money to do things with.
Hey guys, I'm Cameron, and thank you all for coming today. So some ideas that I have for fundraising money is, I don't know if anyone went to the winter dance, but there was some low attendance. So I think that's something awesome to do would be giving away prom tickets, but you have to be there at 9:15 and you have to be there when your name is called or else they go to someone else. I think that would honestly bring up a lot more people going to the dances, and we could also figure out something for sophomores and freshmen who want an incentive to go. Another thing that I have is a selfie 5K, and we did this during my rowing season, and it's you're running a 5K, and it's like a jogathon. I don't know if anyone did that who went to Crestwood, where you get pledges to run, but at each checkpoint there's a selfie that you have to take. So it's just gonna be a bunch of selfies of people being dying, while they're running, and then we could do something with a competition of who had the best selfie, who was trying the hardest, and just like Joseph was saying, make it all stuff that you guys want to do, not just what old people are gonna want to do, because those are the people donating money, but make stuff that the whole school wants to do and come together and do. Yeah, vote Cameron Berger.
Cameron's point on like activities not being well attended, I take a different approach to that. I think we should maybe dish some of those activities and keep the money, but then put it forward to other activities that are more attended, that people like more. And I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on what those activities could entail. And so.
Okay, this next question is for the activities. And then, we're going to be starting like this, coming over to here. We'll start with this reverse order. Yeah. So, no, six. Okay, you want to go like that, yeah, and then jump to that? Oh, I'm smart. Okay. So, as activities director, what new events would you plan on bringing to the school, and how would you fix or add to the ones you already have?
All right. Hi, I'm Elsa Winter, and I'm running for activities for Slate 6. And we were thinking of adding more spirit days that people would actually be like interested in doing. So like things such as like Future Fashion Friday, where it's like you think of like trends, like weird trends that would like be in the future, or like things that are creative and like coming from the kids and not just from like kind of like a concentrated group of people. So making things more consistent like that, and more dances that have like creative ideas and things that are just different from like the average.
All right, I'm Sebastian. I'm Student Activities Director for Slate 4, and utilizing the same kind of system that Joseph had explained for the financial advisor, we do kind of a polling system to see exactly what activities the student body would be okay with, would want to do, what activities they would want implemented, what they'd want to get rid of. But I've had the idea to implement more college visits, and it's not really a super fun thing, but it would help the junior class and the senior class, as well as the underclassmen, to understand the important steps that need to be taken to make the college preparatory system easier. And on top of the not so fun activities, I would also want to implement a fair, like the carnival we have, one semester, and I try and get most of the dances to be in the big hall instead of the small hall, because it's not as fun. Thank you, vote Slate 4.
I'm Jose Garcia, activities director for Slate 1, and I have a bunch of ideas for activities during lunch. I have like just a bunch of activities. But yeah, I'll bring the fun. I'll stay here. I'll for all you guys, because this year was kind of. Diss someone or anything like that, that's not my intention. It's just bring the spirit up and stuff like that. Just have fun, Just stay here for y'all ideas. I want to hear all of them, and I will put it to activities and stuff, So.
Hi everybody, I'm Ross Nealis, in case you didn't know. And pretty much my ideas as student activities is to try and listen and hear from you guys, because I honestly can't tell you what we should try and change in the future, because it should be what you guys want. So why should one person say, oh, we should change it this way, when all of you are the people who are going to be attending the events anyway? So I want to hear from you guys about your activities and the things that you want to do, because that's the whole point, right?
I'm Jack from Slate 3, and I've noticed that a lot of activities that are not as well attended are outside of the school day, so I want to focus on activities within the school day and focus on lunches and have activities throughout the school year during lunches, and I want to look to you guys, like Ross said, see what you want to do. But I've noticed that there's musical talent out there with a piano. I've noticed that there's lots of artistic talent out there too, and also sports and games and stuff, so I want to take a mix of everything, not just focus on one specific activity, and kind of open that up to you guys and implement those things throughout the school year. So during lunch, that's my focus.
And then just asking you guys, try and keep it concise because we're running low on time. It is 12:30 right now,
So we want to get to some student questions. So my question for you guys is going to be, what makes you guys different from the other slates on stage and slates in the past, and why is that important?
All right, so, y'all know who I am, right? I don't even need to say it, right? All right, so listen. So what makes us different? Well, I'm probably the loudest one in this room right now. So just imagine that times all y'all. Boom. God, hey, but seriously though, like some of y'all, like y'all know me, like I'm pretty goofy, but nah, like this next year, I'm actually gonna take it serious, like all right, so y'all know I play football, right? So just like that, I will fight to the end.
Hi everyone, I'm Meg Jernigan, student voice for Slate 4, and I think Slate 4 is super different than the other slates up on stage for a few reasons. One being the fact that we some of us, especially me, are involved in not only sports, but I'm super passionate about theater, and so I obviously want to shed more light on the theater at our school, and not necessarily less on the sports, but kind of make it a little more equal. Another reason why I think we're different from the other slates, we're all really loud. Sebastian and I in particular, and we like having fun, we like laughing. Last night we literally laughed for like 10 minutes straight and couldn't stop, all of us together, and we hope to spread that throughout the school. But Slate 4.
Hi, I'm Ruby. I'm running with Slate 6, and we're different because we're all girls. Slate 6 is all chicks, y'all. But we really want to focus on making the school a better place, just like everyone here. But we have like a lot of great ideas, whether it's like general or specific, and we all play sports. Well, I only play one, but yeah, we're really determined, and we're here to win, here to fight, and vote Slate 6.
Hi, I'm Julian, and I'm student voice, and there's two main reasons why I think our slate is perfect. One, we're gonna go for things that are like more capable of getting done, you know, because people say they want to get so many things done, and that's just not really possible in 1 year's notice. So we're gonna focus on the lesser number of things, but get more done out of it. That's not the same, the most important thing is like all four of us, mine, Kelsey, we're gonna include you, is we're fun people. And I don't know if you guys have seen that. We mess around a lot, but we also do important things as well. And we don't need to talk about our extracurriculars or like our student ranking. Like we're like top 100, which is important.
Hi, I'm Sophia Reevely, for those of you who don't know me. And one reason why our slate deserves, or is different from the rest, is because of our diversity. We each are taking different tracks. Ross is in the ag, Lily is in engineering, and then Rollo and I are in general. So our main focus is to include everyone, and we want a more like unified school. And I think we have the potential to do that because we see every different class, every different group, and we see the issues that are happening within the minorities. And we want to include those, and yeah, thank you.
Right now what we're going to do, we're going to just move on to a straight Q&A from you guys. So if you have a question, raise your hand. Let us know if it's for all the slates or for just one slate, and then we'll go around. No, I mean, we're just here. So, hey, any questions for the slates or a slate? No. Oh, my bad. Anybody?
Fred was raising his hand.
Oh, okay. Fred, for who?
I got a question for every single slate. So let's say like something happens in between you guys, like you become not friends anymore. How are you gonna deal with that within the slate? Like wait, hang on. Let me also add this. Like something absolutely horrible happened. You know what? I saw Octavio first. He saw me first.
Alright, so let's break it down for you. Alright, so if something really bad happens, well, I mean, we're going to have to keep it professional. You know, we're going to treat it like strictly business. You feel me? Like, that's what it is. Business is going to be boom.
Julian, I saw your hand.
Yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know, we fight so much because we have so many different opinions. Like yesterday, I don't even want to tell you, Yodra's backpack was in my pants at one point. But what's important right now is we're all together and we don't even talk about that anymore because it's in the past.
So honestly, if I'm being completely honest, we have had a lot of, no, I'm just kidding. But I was gonna say we fight a lot, but we actually don't. We will get into disagreements, but through that we still continue to find a collective solution, and that's all that matters.
I just want to say that for as much as we fight, we bounce back quickly, somewhat. And despite our disagreements, we always find a way to work around that. So if something were to happen, you got to get over it. We just got to keep working on what we're doing. Yeah. And to add on to that, I just want to say, I know a lot of us care a lot about Slate, and a lot of us wanted our here to make it.
We obviously chose to run together because we're all friends, but the real reason that we're running is because we want to make an impact on the school. So even if something were to happen where we weren't friends, we're all still here for the same reason, and that is to improve the school. So I think we would be able to see past our differences and keep on doing good stuff for the school.
Any other questions? It can be for a specific slate, like if you heard something in one of their answers that I see you.
Okay, so this is for everyone. So I know as a leadership student, we try and you guys are all saying how you want to change spirit days and how you want to get more inclusivity, and we're constantly sending out polls. We're trying to get feedback, but there's just no attendance and people don't want to participate. What do you guys want to do differently? Because I know we honestly try our hardest, and so what do you guys want to do differently?
Ladies first, ladies. Oh yeah, we're gentlemen.
It's okay. Okay. I think that kind of connecting with people on a personal level, and it's really easy for people to say no to something or just kind of disregard something if it's just through the internet or kind of through a way that's really, really organized. So I think talking to people in person and just going around and reaching out, that's really important to get honest feedback that's not just kind of a yes or no, or do you want to do this or no, kind of actually hearing from people and not just through a phone.
And from I just want to add on to that, just going up to them, just everyone, if they're in groups or anything, just go up to them and be oh, what do you guys like, or give them information about stuff that we can or they can do, but we can bring it up, and it's just first go up to them, because I don't know, they don't like the Google form, they don't really get on that a lot, so.
Which is what you guys are going to be voting on, so please get on that.
Yeah. Better not do how you're getting elected.
Personally, I think after doing so much of the publication for this, running for this in general, I think we all kind of understand that that's important to get people to know what's going on. Is you got to put flyers everywhere, and I think it would be easier if we would just put flyers everywhere. If there's a dance, put a flyer on the teacher's door. You tell the teachers to announce it before class. Make sure you go sign up for this if you want to go. And utilize the PA system, because we only use it on advisory days, which is kind of why? Just use it whenever there's an announcement to be had.
Yeah, about that. So I disagree with the flyers because that's just a waste of trees. And no, not about this.
Yeah, but we're still on the question. I like the answer. Yeah, it's we still have 5 minutes to answer. No, you guys can answer.
We agree that leadership has been working diligently to get stuff done, and it doesn't always work like that. We talked to Luis a little bit, and he was telling us it's a really slow process. And so, like Julian said, we'd like to focus on just the few like factors that are important to us and you guys, and just really make sure that those get done or get as far in the process as we can. Thank you.
Well, I just wanted to say that, I mean, obviously you can get people to an event, because look at how many, I mean, this is a good group of people. So, I'm just saying, good job leadership class, this is nice. But another thing is, I feel like if we try and work more through the teachers and make the teachers, I don't know if we can do this, but if we can try and make it like, I don't know, 2 points for actually filling out the sheet on Google Forms, because it's a lot easier just to not look at your email or delete a thing rather than it actually be affecting your grade. You'd be like, oh, it's this thing. So then you have to do it. So.
This is a question for all the slates. How would you deal with the bathroom situation?
Monitoring. Hey, Slate 1 monitors. You feel me? Slate 3 monitors. Hey, how about that?
So I was actually pulled out of class one day to do